Tape Never Lies Network.
The tape never lies.
Tape never lies.
Starts now.
The tape never lies.
What's up, everybody? Yo, you guys have been asking for it. We are back. Better than ever. Unfiltered, uncensored, the good and the bad, each and every week, right here on the Tape Never Lies Network with me, your boy, Draft Dr. Phil. Oh, yes. A new season, a new era. We hope. Let's get into this. We're back breaking down the Chicago Bears. We started off outside zone, cutting it back. Jimmy Graham. David Montgomery. Oh, my God. You've heard me call him elite for 3 years now. Right on prime time, showing you just incredible vision, instincts, and feel. He feels the hole coming to the backside. But look at that twitchiness right in there, right on the ram to get to the outside. Again, give this guy some daylight. He's going to be able to attack you down the football field. It's just a cautionary tale with a head coach that refuses to use this guy because clearly he's your identity. I got to give props to J.P. Holtz on the wham block, trapping down on the defensive tackle. Aaron Donald getting that crease there, him and Peters. And then on the second level, they're getting up to the second level, allowing David Montgomery, who's got the vision, who's got the twitchiness, and immensely, I don't know how good, just a great block by J.P. Holtz. I want to see Cody Whitehair not chop and settle. I want to see you attack that linebacker. You're bigger than him. You know where you got to get to. Don't allow him to go. I mean, he does a good job. And had a better job from Affetti on the backside. Watch him jogging. You hustle down the football field. You make a block. And you possibly have a guy that breaks tackles, breaking tackles. All right, here comes Andy Dalton in the 5-step. Pitter pats. Finds the open man. Delivers it to Marquise Goodwin. You can see it here. Gets himself a little pocket. Stays nice and tall inside the pocket. And then over the top, delivers right over the arms of the defensive lineman. Trying to raise his hand there. And Andy delivers it. Marquise gets to the outside, gets a face mask. Goodwin already showing you signs of getting open and becoming Andy's favorite target. Yeah, but right here on this gimmick play, Matt Nagy calls, it's actually Marquise doing the wrong thing. This is actually blocked pretty well and set up pretty well here for Marquise Goodwin. Off with Justin Fields. Gotta cut up right there and hit that alley with that speed. You're getting down the football field. Instead, Marquise gets to the outside. He even hesitates to go up into the alley, and he still doesn't go in there. Goes to the outside, and it becomes just what do we call it? Something that just ruins the flow of a drive. It could have been a big play. Here we go again, and I was very hard on Cody Whitehair, but here, Allen Robinson's late with the block. You know the man's in front of you. Block him. Don't step backwards. Gotta move the camera over. Look at it here. Allen Robinson's delaying, so he steps back into his left, allows the crease, allow the defender to get in front of you. Cody's pulling, gets surprised that he's on him so quick, and thus knocks him off, ass over tea kettle, backwards off balance. This is on Allen Robinson not being disciplined. Your right foot should be up, number one, not your outside foot. Should be stepping and driving into that man. Again, it's the little things that matter. And in this game, all of the little things, the fundamental flaws show up, especially when you're playing a good defense like the Rams. Here, I want you to see there's bunches, and this is just a showcase of not knowing how to use your personnel, especially to coincide with the play call. Damien Bird on the night was just embarrassed, and here he is again, just getting blown backwards into the bubble play because he can't physically handle that. That's coaching. Here again, coaching. What are we doing? You're bringing David Montgomery to get leverage. He's the leverage right now. He's got leverage on the defense right now. Andy should know that. Turn and throw to David Montgomery. He could go down football field, but here they come. And there's Jason Peters is trying to know what the call is. He looks inside to help with Aaron Donald and allows the outside man to get the strip and the sack there. If you're a fan of my network, TTNL, then you know about the curls. Curls. But something has to come off of the curls. Something, pump fake now, and then you're going to threaten downfield, but still, we can't do it. Here it is, the rookie checking into the game, reading the RPO, has a man in his face. Aaron Donald running into his face, delivers it. The Marquise Goodwin, look at it, coming from this side, right into your living room. He recognizes James Daniels getting beat by Aaron Donald. Aaron's coming right in his face. This is the composure. This is the poise that this young kid has. Steps into it, delivers it right to the man. And let me just say this. Yes, amazing in his face delivering. Matt Nagy deserves a lot of criticism because that sets up a 3rd and 1, and he took the kid out. Here we go again. Curls. What's a curl? Guy runs a route and comes and turns inside around a defender, squares up. There's hitting the curl. A lot of curls. And what happens here, though, Mr. Andy Dalton, I don't know what you're doing here. Remember, it was 3rd and 1. He brings Dalton in. They had a false start. Then he comes back here. Comes back to pass. He's looking the whole way. And he's saying this is going to Mooney, but scientifically, it cannot be going there. It would be going right into the Rams defensive back. But this kid gets a hand on it, bats it up, and the other defender has the presence of mind to run off of Montgomery and come and get the football. This is the kind of stuff you expect a veteran to not be inaccurate. The worst time. The best times, though, X's with the O's. Become a patron with tapeneverlies.com. Each and every Saturday, it's a coach's clinic breaking down all things Bears free agency and the draft. Subscribe. Do it now. Tapeneverlies.com. Become a patron. That's what you do here. Here it is again. It's Damien Bird on the edge, facing off against Jalen Ramsey. Again, not using your personnel the correct way. The Rams are scouting you, forcing it, and all of a sudden, it's destroyed in the backfield by a corner who's taking over the game because you're putting people in positions where they can't be successful. Here's Andy Dalton showing some athleticism, getting square, and good job here by Cole Kmet, showing me getting up the field. Speaking of getting up the field, Andy Dalton doesn't see Mooney getting up the field on the backside here, on the bottom of your screen, going to the post. Got to be in the pocket, wait for it to get there. Instead, he takes the simple short route right there. You got Mooney coming on that hash, getting up deep. You see the one-on-one. Instead, you got to take it to the deep out. And again, you complete it, but in a game where you need big plays, and clearly it was curls, everything under 10 yards. Andy Dalton not seeing the field. Speaking of not seeing the field, you're not seeing the box. You're running right into the teeth of the defense. You got to have a check with me or something and go the other way.
Nope!
This is NFL Network's Adam Ray.
Hey, this is David Kaplan.
Be at 20 for the Bears.
Exactly, Greg.
Oh my God!
This is crazy.
I am in heaven!
If the dude's a fucking...
Concept-wise, his run game doesn't match with his pass game.
This is Matt Waldman.
This is only proof.
This is Paige DeMacco, CEO of the Draft Network.
Rashid Davis, former Chicago Bears wide receiver.
Hey, my name is Rashad Whitfield, the footwork king. What's up, everybody? It's Ryan Nall here with the Chicago Bears.
I'm keeping it 100 with Shane and Phil.
Keeping it 100 with Phil and Shane.
You're listening to my guys Shane and Phil on
Keeping it 100.
It's Keeping It 100 every Wednesday night, 8:30 p.m. East. All right. This is what we call a swap route. The motion man's going to go run the flat. The outside receiver is going to run the slant. And here, Andy's putting it on him late, but there is interference. They don't call it. This is an issue in the NFL. So he wants to get it out quicker than that. But again, if it's covered that tightly, obviously a flag needs to be thrown. Same old story with the refs, but go to the next read. Would have been the tight end. Here he is throwing that outside. And look where he's throwing the football. You want to lead him to that outside shoulder so he can turn and get his body thin so he might be able to break a tackle. The accuracy of this throw and the ability to step throw is obviously hindered by Fetty's guy. Fetty completely whiffs on the... I don't know what that is. I mean, come on, Fetty. And it's a DB. You got to be able to block guys in his face, so I'm going to give a pass on that and getting a ball out there to a playmaker. Here, I really got to give Andy a lot of props. Sitting in the pocket. He could have taken the shallow cross coming underneath there, but he goes to Goodwin again, hits him in perfect position so he could do that speed turn out, but he's so patient in the pocket, even as it's, coming around him. Good job by Mustafa with hands up. He hits the man on the outside shoulder, allows him to turn up the field. That's the key. And the earlier speed out, he threw it to the inside, wouldn't allow him to get to that point. Now here's a good run by Damien Williams. And here is a center tackle trap. So they're going to trap with the center. The tackle's going to lead up in there and get on the backer, but he can't because Mustafa takes the wrong shoulder of Leonard Floyd. Look at, you got to attack that inside hip, not the outside. These are the little things. Now it creates chaos. Williams being able to get skinny and escape. Great run by him there, but Mustafa created the whole chaos of that play. Now they're going to come back. The dagger route, press to the outside. Obviously, he's predetermined. He's going there to Damien Williams. Gets it to Williams. Coming underneath in the arms of the beast. Standing in the pocket. Finds that window. Gets it Damien Williams. I got to love that. And you also got to love this. In the red zone, get the matchup you want. He sees Jimmy Graham out there. The Rams are trying to do a stunt. They're able to hold off. He throws that back shoulder. This is what I want to see from my guys. Look at Mustafa. You can't absorb and get destroyed like that. Great job by Jimmy Graham. This is the stuff you want to see from your offensive line protecting. Look at David Montgomery's just elusiveness, his fluidity. I mean, right here, I know Collinsworth was talking about the technique. No, that's just getting beat by a guard. The guard's just getting beat. But look at David Montgomery. It's almost like he's on skates. The way he's able to slide and slither through these holes, it just is what I tell you that makes him elite. He's able to get through there. Look at his balance, his footwork, and his just aggressiveness in the run game. Like any coach not deciding, I got to make sure I get this guy the ball to help my football team. is not doing it right. Here they go, trying to inside zone. He's got to cut it back, right? Look at the center. This is what I was talking about with Mustafa. You got to be stronger at the point of attack. He's got you in his grasp. He's controlling you, the nose man. Anytime someone's head up on him, this guy's struggling. Here he is. Your back is taking a shot. But look at David Montgomery. The strength to ability to break that tackle, get his balance, almost stays up. I mean, this is what makes him elite, guys. This is the stuff. Here he is, great stop pattern. This is rhythm. This is what I want to see. He's over the top, got good footwork, good presence, good job. For the most part, by the offensive line, gets it out. Allow your receiver to get up the field. Perfectly timed. Again, good when being the main target here. Yes, the main target. And here we go with Damien Williams. Again, they're going to try to run this sugar stuff where they bring the guy in motion like Arena Football League motion. And great movement. It's a little late to read it, but Mustafa has got to do a better job. Kiss, get your pads low. You can't miss that. Damien Williams showing you some skills here, more than people realize. Here you hit your receiver on the, I love this, call it a Welker route. You're going to go inside, then back outside. And there's Allen Robinson running the route right. Again, the center struggling. Just stay with your block. I know it's Aaron Donald. Then he falls on him. A good throw here by Dalton. Hitting him, pressing inside, and coming back outside. You got to love that. Situational football. That's what Justin Fields brings to Matt Nagy's toolbox, but Matt refuses to use them, and this is what you could do. So going back early on 3rd and 1, when you got the false start, then the interception, this is what you need to be doing. You keep the young man in, and you allow him to do what he's done so long in his life. Run, read, option game. Run the RPO. This is the best athlete on the field, and I'm dead serious. 6'3", 240 pounds. Great job here by J.P. Holtz. Again, J.P. Holtz is a guy that I really have been hard on. He did exactly what you do. You work on your craft all throughout the game. J.P. leading the way, but Justin Fields' first touchdown in the NFL. Here he is again, reading the mesh, and the Matt Nagy chaos continue. What's the purpose of this play here inside the 20? A shovel pass? I mean, you're going to pull the center. He leaves the last man on the line. The last man reads it. Too easy. And then you get Larry Borum hurt. Oh, drives me nuts because Larry, I believe, is going to be a star. Speaking of stars, look at this elite runner. Don't let anybody else fool you. You know me. I've been telling you for 3 years. Here he is, all grown up. Guy, look at your center. Oh, my God. 2 guys right there, Donald and the nose man. Donald just destroys Affetti. So both weak links get destroyed here, but your strength is just determined by determination to get in the end zone. This is just a showcase of the kind of talent that this kid has, and power and determination. Despite all the odds, he gets in the end zone. It's amazing. It is amazing. And what else is amazing is the coaching point. Cole Kmet. These are going to be the last 2 plays. Cole Kmet. You're 6'5", 260 pounds. The Bears need you to put your pads down, not pause and stop and think you're going to juke somebody. Put your pads and shoulders down and truck a dude. Truck a dude. This is what I'd be saying to on the board. Hesitate. I'm embarrassed by you. Drop there. Pads. Look at how many of these guys took to bring you down. You could have done that and then some. Speaking of then some, this is the 4th down and 15, right? 7-step. We're not even running past the sticks and the yard to gain. We got a receiver blocking backside. No one threatening the middle of the field. This is what happens when you're so concerned about your center and your offensive line, you're keeping receivers in? Number 10's got a chip like that? He should be threatening that middle of the field. Instead, you're throwing short of the sticks. It's incomplete. And ball game's over. What's not over is the tape never lies. This is your guy, Draft Dr. Phil. I'm glad we're back. The tape never lies. Each and every week, I'm going to take to the tape. I'm going to break it down like no one else on this network here. The tape never lies. Subscribe, like, share, do all those things. This is about learning the game of football. If you want more in-depth, become a patron. Subscribe and get that on.
The Tape Never Lies Network.
If you think Khalil Mack is fucking rated, go to another network.
Oh, yes. Go to another network, but go to this network right after every game. It's Bears Hour Live, the best Bears post-game show on the planet. Subscribe. Let everybody know what this network brings. Every week, Draft Dr. Phil's The Tape Never Lies. Keep it at 100, as you saw, every Wednesday night at 8:30. And all of the other additives. Get over it, become a patron.